Alright, welcome back to another episode of Dave Makes Food. Today we're back with another hot pot review, and this time we're at Matsutei Sukiyaki. Although they are primarily a sukiyaki restaurant, they also offer Chinese-style hot pot. If you're unfamiliar with sukiyaki, it's the Japanese version of hot pot where everything's cooked in a sweet soy sauce. This was my absolute favorite dish in the world growing up, and this restaurant offered both sukiyaki and Chinese-style hot pot, so I was extremely excited to give this one a try. Matsutei Sukiyaki also has a 4.9 rating on Google with almost 2,000 reviews, which is probably the highest rating I've ever seen for any category of restaurant, so I was expecting good things. The standard premium set included everything a good hot pot restaurant should. You could also pay another $25 to include higher-end shellfish like crab and abalone. I chose the standard premium set to keep this as a fair comparison to the other hot pot restaurants I've previously reviewed. I'm pretty sure I didn't order these fried chicken dishes, but they were delicious. Very crunchy with a well-seasoned starch coating and sauced with wasabi mayo. The sukiyaki broth was very good. It was more watery than a traditional sukiyaki sauce, but that's to be expected since it was in hot pot form and would definitely be too strong otherwise. The premium beef brisket was delicious. The thinnest slicing I've ever seen, and it had great marbling. If you come here, don't waste your time with things like beef balls. The sliced meat quality is much higher than usual all-you-can-eat spots. It may sound strange, but dipping sukiyaki into raw egg is generally how it's eaten. As expected, being a sukiyaki restaurant, the sukiyaki was incredible. I highly recommend it. They had every ingredient that I've ever seen in sukiyaki, as well as a full hot pot selection. The tomato broth kinda looked and tasted like Campbell's instant tomato soup, unfortunately, but it was still pretty tasty because of the high quality of ingredients here. The shrimp here were also a lot better than other hot pot restaurants I've been to. They were very large in size and had no bitter flavor whatsoever. But how does Matsutei Sukiyaki compare to the other hot pot restaurants? And just to be clear, I am strictly rating this as a hot pot restaurant. It was just a bonus that they served sukiyaki and I wanted to try it. The tomato broth here was pretty underwhelming. It was too sweet and tasted like soup made from powder. But one of the many great things about hot pot is that if the broth isn't exactly to your liking, you can just take ingredients from the sauce bar and adjust it accordingly. We're going to give broth a 6 here. The tomato broth may have been underwhelming, but the premium meats and seafood here are better quality than I've had anywhere else so far. If you want all-you-can-eat hot pot with the highest quality, this is definitely the #1 place I've visited so far. As for the sauce and snack bar, the sauce bar had all the standard condiments to make any hot pot sauce, as well as ponzu and sukiyaki sauce for the sukiyaki option. There were no help-yourself snacks, but you could order freshly prepared items from the kitchen instead, so I'm going to give them an 8.8. And service was good. All the food I ordered came quickly and nothing was missed. In fact, I got a couple orders of fried chicken. I don't have any real complaints about the service, so 8.5 seems fair to me. And as for value, the price was in line with other all-you-can-eat hot pot restaurants at around $40 before tax and tip. If you can eat a lot and are mostly looking for high-end proteins, this is definitely the restaurant for you. There are fewer meat options here, but the quality is much higher. They also apparently have a $19.99 weekday lunch special, which is now the cheapest hot pot lunch deal I've seen so far, and will definitely come and try it now that I know that the quality here is amazing. Overall, this was a very nice hot pot experience. The only real negative here was the tomato broth quality. If I was judging it based on the sukiyaki broth, the rating would have been much higher. However, I am strictly rating the tomato broth at all the hot pot restaurants to keep it consistent, and the tomato broth here just wasn't that great. Anyways, that's my review of Matsutei Sukiyaki. If you're going to come here, I recommend you order the sukiyaki and enjoy the high quality beef. I also hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.